Hello YouTube Saber fans, Tyler back with my second Saber video. This is the second Saber and the only other Saber that I have besides my Juggernaut hilt for right now. I have 3 more Sabers and Saber stave coming in. So for right now this is what I got at home. If you watched my last video, you know I'm a big fan of the Old Republic series, so I got my Darth Malgus Juggernaut, and I also have, thanks to a very close friend that decided that mid my birthday present was supposed to be special, he picked me up the Saberforge Grandmaster staff when they were having a limited run before they made this a standard on the website. This was just an Etsy exclusive, and I managed to get one. It's just amazing. I can't even, I can't go over just in words how elegant this piece is. I know there's people online too that have gone and gotten it embroidered and engraved, and they got the whole, Saberforge thing. I couldn't put myself through that with this. With as expensive as it was and as great as it has been for me since I've owned it, I couldn't send it off to anybody without fear of it just getting straight stolen. So I'm going to do a little review on these today, let you guys know what I think about them. So to start, we're going to jump right into it here with the single hilt. As you can see down here, we'll start with the pommel. You have one large ring. It comes in smoothly to little steps of individual ringlets that come up to the main body. You have your silver cover tech wheel, or chromed. And it's not on the other side, but right here you have these 2 little kind of control boxes that add some cool little emotion to the hilt. On this side, you don't see them there. It's just this side. You get up here, you have these little fins, these little time boxes here. There's 3 in a triangle that lead into these little bars. Underneath them you have the same pommel design down here, up here, little ringlets that come down into the smooth section. And there's 3 bars that make a little bridge over that. It makes it look like they're holding this piece and this piece together with these fins up top that the bars come into, and they run all the way to the edge of the emitter there. Real close you see these little bolts that have some cool engravings on there on all three sides. Next to these emitter windows in like a V shape or a U shape, I guess, if you make the curve. But you can see the blade plug in there. It comes down to about right here where my LED sits. The blade plug that comes exclusively with this hilt, I believe, and the little like Dr. Octopus looking design with the 3 right there. Like I said, both of my sabers are warrior tier, so there's no sound in this. It's much too expensive with sound for this particular hilt. So go ahead and turn it on. This is a 12-watt Arctic blue. Very beautiful blue. There's some green in there. It shows up more green on my camera than it does in person. I think there's 2 green and 2 blue where the 4 LEDs sit, and they mix together to make kind of a whitish blue. Very cool effect Saberforge pulls off. One of my good buddies has a deep blue, and a prior friend had a medium blue. And after seeing both of them in person, I assumed that the light blue wouldn't be much different from the medium blue. And I personally thought that the Arctic blue would be more canonical to what Saberforge actually uses. So I chose Arctic blue 12 watt for my sabers. Get both of them up here. Looks very good at night when you're dueling with your friends. I've had this hilt. This is the first hilt I ever got. I had this much longer than the Juggernaut hilt. I actually have not dueled with the Juggernaut hilt that much compared to this hilt. This hilt I have put through the ringer with several different people against several other lightsabers, and it's pulled through every single time. Never had a complaint with it. I did feel very bad though when I hit this bar just right and it bent. You can see it kind of bent there. Like this is straight across, and this kind of curves. I was thinking about sending it back to Saberforge and hoping that they'd fix it for me, since I did have a year warranty, but that was so long ago and I didn't want to have it gone for weeks at a time, so I didn't use the warranty when I had it, and it's been past a year now. But there's that small scuff there I mean, I do have scufflings and markings all over these hilts. I've dueled my fair share with it. But I ordered this hilt off of the Etsy when it was still in promotion there, and they sent the coupler that actually comes with this hilt. It has the same little design there that comes on the edge of the emitter, kind of matches up, the little hexagon design. It's a short length hilt connector, so it's not as long as, you know, per se if you had a regular staff like the two oracles that I got. I ordered the long coupler for those to make the longest hilt possible. I'm making a Jedi Temple Guardian cosplay, so I'm really hoping to get the most screen accurate that I can get with a Saberforge design. That's what I'm hoping for. But you have these little rings here. I was watching actually a Jordan Mole video, so shout out to Jordan, and he said that, you know, his came with these little ring shims, and mine didn't when I first got it. So I went on Etsy and messaged Saberforge and said, hey guys, you know, my hilt, when I put it together, was lining up like this, where one cover tech wheel would be up high and this one would be kind of the side. And I was telling him, like, hey, mine's not lining up straight. I was watching a video by Jordan Mole, and he said that he had these ring shims that help it line up straight. You know, can I get some of those? And within a day, they messaged me back and said, hey man, you know, you should have gotten those when you ordered. I'm really sorry that you didn't. We're going to send you some. And within 3 days, I had a package in my mailbox with these little ring shims here. There's about 10 of them. I'd say there's about 6 on this side and 4 on this side. That's about how I had to count it out to make sure that when I put both of the hilts on, they lined up symmetrically and look really, really good doing it. So thank you to Saberforge for fixing that problem for me without too much fuss. Like I said, whenever I ordered this hilt, they came with these two standard issue little battery chargers there. You just take out the 18650, you put it in here, and you know, push it up like that. It connects into your wall. It takes about 9 hours to charge. Not too bad. A friend of mine actually did give me this spare full-length coupler in the weathered finish. I'm not a big fan of the weathering, to be honest. I prefer the sleeker, more chromed out looking design on all the hilts with the black accents and stuff. When it's all one color like this and it's all faded and gray, I'm not a big fan of it. There's like 2 hilts that I actually like in that finish, and they're not ones that I would buy. So I do have this as well. I have tried both of these with this coupler, and it makes it a lot longer, but I don't like the windows on this. When you go to hold it, you feel like your hands are getting sucked into all the ports, and it's just very uncomfortable to hold. To me personally, if you like it, that's awesome. I don't know how I'm going to deal with it whenever I get my oracles in to make my Temple Guardian staff. If this is the same kind of coupler, you know, not weathered, that they're going to be sending me, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and take the pommels off of these, and I'm going to put the coupler together and see if I can't show you guys what this looks like in all of its glory. It takes a little while to screw. These, for some reason, have a little bit of a longer threading than some of the other sabers that I've seen that are very, very short threading. I mean, typically they're like half of this, you know, so it's a pretty long thread. I'm going to go ahead and put her together like so. Beautiful, beautiful hilt. I love this hilt so much. Satil Shan is one of my favorite characters in the game. You can see kind of lines up just about like that. It's just a little off, but I think that's because the actual coupler is dented from where I was dueling, so this side kind of sits a little bit more than normal with the additional space that the dent causes. But I'm going to turn it both on. You got double-sided, beautiful, beautiful hilt. Very, very, very heavy hilt, to be honest. I've had a bunch of my friends let me carry their staves around, stave, and this outweighs all of them by, you know, a good half a pound. This is a very, very heavy hilt when put together. I've dueled with this numerous times, and I've gotten used to it myself, but to the novice duelist, I don't know if I would suggest starting off with such a heavy hilt right out the gate, you know, with risk to dropping it. And dropping this hilt is a no-no. This thing has so many small pieces and, you know, very smoothly cut features that I think if this hit the ground, it'd be good game for your hilt. It would never look the same again. I mean, you could send it back to Saberforge and say, hey, I was dueling and I dropped it, but I don't know how they would take it. So, and you got that going on. I'm going to try to put the blade in real quick and see if I can show you guys in broad daylight what the Arctic blue looks like through this hilt. I personally like the Arctic blue better than the medium blue. That's just me. One of my friends has an Obi-Wan hilt, the episode 1 Obi-Wan hilt in medium blue, and I like it on that hilt. I don't like it on this hilt. So you got this really nice bright shade of almost like a frosty blue. You know, these emitter windows, they shine real nice with the blade in there. Looks really good. I like it a lot. It goes all the way around. The blade sits about 2 inches in there, so it's very, very sturdy. This thing hardly ever wobbles for me. You can hardly see the green in it. It's way more blue in person than it is green, but for some reason the green's kind of pushing through on my camera. So yeah, that's my honest opinion review of the Saberforge Grandmaster. I love it to death. First hilt I ever had. Has brought me nothing but joy. A little heavy for a beginner, I would think, but if you're good enough at dueling and you think that you'd want to use this hilt for dueling, you know, make the mistake that I made being an idiot, putting this thing through the ringer, I mean, go for it. If you can afford it and you want to pay the money for it, I would definitely try to take as much care of it as possible, because it's not a hilt that you can buy over again. You know, if you can, you know, you did the right choices in life, but monetarily, it's a very expensive hilt, so you want to take the best care of it that you can. So anyway, that's my review. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be putting out some more reviews of other things coming up soon. I just wanted to get the channel started, put out some content for you guys to watch and see how you like my reviews. Like I said, it's not super fancy. It's not totally edited with, you know, sound effects and everything like that. It's just one guy, one camera, and some stuff to talk about. So geeks, nerds, Star Wars fans alike, tell me what you think if you like this video. You know, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you like, if you want to help push the channel along. It would definitely make me feel better. You know, make me feel like my content's appreciated and I want to keep doing it. So thank you guys. Keep checking out for the videos. Whenever I have some new stuff out, I will definitely let you guys know what I got. Thank you, and you have a good day.